Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another timeless pick a card reading. This reading is going to be about what messages your spirit animals have for you. So if you've not been to my channel before, welcome. All I ask you to do before you pick your pile is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition pick the pile for you. So for today, we've got 3 different piles, 3 different crystals, and the timestamps for each group will be in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me in the comment section. That way you can skip ahead to your particular group. So for group number 1, we have the Celestite. Hopefully you can see, goodness, the lighting. I'm still working on the lighting. And this is the Rhodochrosite for group number 2. And then for group number 3, we have the Pyrite. So if you need to meditate on these cards, you can pause the video and do that. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number 1s, those of you who chose the Celestite. This says soothe your soul. We're gonna see what your spirit animals have to tell you. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot cards. So the first card that I'm going to pull for you is going to be you and your most recent past, things that have been happening or what you've been going through. And so this is the Queen of Cups. So this is what it says: compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. And the swan, okay, it says this is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So we'll expand on that once we see what you're going through currently, which will be your next card. But most of the time when I do pull a Queen of Cups, you're highly intuitive and you're overly caring. So like you care so much about other people and you want to help and you're compassionate that sometimes you forget to put a lot of that care back into yourself. I talk a lot about self-care and how important it is. And this could be one of those opportunities for you to really look into it and see how much you're missing out by, taking 5 minutes or, giving yourself the opportunity to meditate before work or when you come home from work, just giving yourself time for yourself. So just remember that whilst it's great being compassionate for other people, it's important that you put yourself first sometimes too. You cannot give from an empty battery. So I think that's a really important note. So let's expand on that, what you're going through currently. All right, so this is 5 of Swords with these beautiful collies. Oh, I love it. So it says your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So normally with the 5 of Swords, it's about huge conflict, people trying to get one over on you, I guess, trying to win and not in the most honorable of ways. So for right now, something's going on currently in your life that is creating that conflict. Maybe you're putting your trust in the wrong people or situations, but whatever the situation or person is, it's not creating the happiest of outcomes for you. Again, with this Queen of Cups here, it seems like you're putting all of your compassion and care into another person or a situation, and you're not really realizing and paying attention to what's going on around you, to where you're understanding how you should be feeling. Does that make sense? So pay attention to your environment, because there may be something going on that is subconsciously triggering an event or triggering your feelings, that's creating an unhappy environment as well. Hopefully this is making sense. I'm trying to explain it how I see it, because this could pertain to a job, or it could pertain to a person. Either way, your expelling a lot more care and compassion and trust than the other person or the situation. So, for example, if it is a job, it's getting one over on you. Like, it's asking a lot out of you and you're not getting enough in return, whether it be you're not getting paid enough for the quality of work that you do, or you're not getting any benefit out of that job, whether it's emotional benefit or, healthcare and paycheck. So if that's that type of a situation, it's best if you maybe move on or try to find a different path. Like this is saying, you're not happy. So why not change it? If it's a person, they might be asking a lot more of you than you are of them, and you are allowing this person to possibly take advantage of you, or to not put in enough work into the relationship, whether it's friendship or romantically. So, again, hidden agendas of others. Be alert to that, because, some people can be extremely selfish and, again, not be very honorable. So let's see what the advice is for you from your animal spirit guides. And we have 9 of Wands. So this is very positive to see, actually. You've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry, you'll get through them just as you always have in the past. So this is a very positive thing to see, especially with this card. Now, keep in mind that this isn't always, this is more of a rose-colored glasses deck. It's very positive. It brings a gentle perspective to some cards that could possibly be negative, like the 5 of Swords here. So what you're going through currently could possibly be a very small situation. It doesn't have to be that deep or serious, but this 9 of Wands here definitely talks about persistence, about being the type of person that gets back up on that horse, gets through it by determination. And so I do feel, since you are very much intuitive with this Queen of Cups here, that you do have a sense of why things are not going the way that you want them to go. And you're working toward that. You're working toward getting away from the situation. You're working toward it, but you're just trying to find your courage, or possibly you're trying to put more work into building up the courage to go. I'm hoping that makes sense. I just keep seeing courage. So with the gazelle, you know how when they're trying to get away from prey, they zigzag? And they kind of go all over the place. So they're not just going in a straight line. And I don't know why, but if you watch Game of Thrones, and if you remember the battle of the B word, I'm not going to say it on here, where the brother, I can't think of his name right now, he's just running in a straight line while they're shooting arrows at him, and you're just like, zigzag? Why are you not zigzagging? That's what a gazelle does to get away from their prey, because they know that they have a better chance if they think outside the box type of a thing. They know that they can switch it up. So I feel like the biggest advice here is to get back up on your horse and switch it up. If it's not working, switch it up. You have what it takes, and you've worked hard, like this says. So switch it up. Switch how you're feeling. Switch what you normally would do. Again, give yourself that self-care. Get back up on that horse. It's fine to be defensive. It's fine to put on a front, but at the same time, switch it up. You're going to be just fine if you are determined. You know what you want, go for it. Because again, there are going to always be people in your life that are out for just for themselves. And you need to be able to find a way to switch it up, to make sure that you also are benefiting from whatever you do. So as much as you care and as much compassion as you have for other people and other things, and you don't kind of want to, start waves, so to speak, sometimes you need to switch it up just a little bit. Have the courage to speak up, have the courage to, ask questions, ask for that pay raise, ask for what you want. Sometimes it's worth that, because again, you've worked hard, and you yourself and whatever you have worked hard on is worth protecting, like it says. So switch it up, be persistent, and things are going to be just fine. Things are going to get better. So let's go a little bit deeper, and hopefully I haven't lost you, because for whatever reason, there's so many images coming to mind, especially that Game of Thrones scene with this gazelle. Things just pop and happen sometimes. So, all right. We have Peacock Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So again, that definitely goes with the Queen of Cups here. Sometimes you put you dim your light so others shine, right? So this is saying, no, you can definitely shine. There's enough spotlights for everybody. Okay. It's not just about one person. You can definitely shine. You are just as important as anybody else. Okay. And then we have Ram Perseverance. With this 9 of Wands. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Again, perseverance, persistence. Okay. So if there's a situation that's getting you down right now, you got to get back up on that horse. Push through it a little bit. And I know it's easier said than done. Push through it and you'll come out of it on top. All right, let's see. We have some more animal cards here. Honeybee. It says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So again, with the Queen of Cups, you're very compassionate. You can forgive really easily. I feel like whatever the situation is, you're going to be able to get over it. And again, with your compassion, it's just going to be one of those things where it's it stinks going through it, but at the same time, you can understand where that situation or that person is coming from. And then Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So that's interesting, because this also says, maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. Compassion. Yeah, there's a lot about compassion here. All right. Then we have White Raven Spirit. Trust the magic. Okay, I'm going to read the message that is in this book. This is from Colette Baron Reed, and I absolutely love her decks. If you've watched any of the unboxing videos that I have, or the review videos, her decks are just always on point. There's always something in her books, her guidebooks. That's always a message for someone. Okay. Nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to those synchronicities so that you may You might recognize patterns. Even the wind dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you, and a messenger from Spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways that the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of the Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. So again, I feel like this is something that you're going through because it's going to get you to where you need to go. That's what I'm getting out of this card. I don't want to belittle everybody's situations, but it is easier said than done. So if you're going through something, if you're struggling, if there's something going on, just know that you'll get through it. Be persistent. Get back up on that horse, because you're going through a lesson. You're learning something. And it could be that you are learning how to treat yourself with respect and how to treat yourself with, forgiveness and compassion. It could be that as well. So it's going to hit a little bit differently for everyone, depending on what's going on and what your situation is. But again, you are somebody who gives compassion and love to everyone you meet. You give them second, third, fourth, fifth chances. And sometimes you give yourself the back seat and you put yourself the last place. And I think whatever this you're going through is teaching you to put yourself first. Some way that you're treating yourself with compassion, treating yourself with forgiveness. Either way, the biggest message here is persistence, perseverance, determination, love, and compassion. All right, so let's go ahead. There's a couple other cards here. The Divine Feather, we have Hawk. Pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. Okay, so apparently this is the powerful message. And then we have Hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. So yeah, it looks like there's something that you're working toward and you're going toward, and it's exciting actually. I think a lot of it is you giving yourself the opportunity to shine bright. You putting yourself first. You giving yourself love and compassion. But again, perseverance, determination, that's what I'm seeing here. Let me just go ahead and read this Hawk, because I just want to make sure that there's a message here that I'm not keeping out. So it says, Hawk Feather is a powerful messenger of communication as well as intuitive and visionary perception. Okay, so Hawk has flown in to deliver a special message to you today. The energy of Hawk confirms what you may already know, or it opens your spiritual perception so that you may receive the message. Tune into this divinely guided communicator to see where you might receive more insight or information. Hawk directs you to see what you might have been missing. If you have been ignoring your own intuition or the synchronicities around you, it is time to listen and become aware now. Okay, again, turn your attention toward yourself. I know it's difficult and I know it's hard to do, but turn it inward. And then the last little cards we have, Joy. Spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. We have Grounded. Keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. Okay, again, give yourself that self-care to feel grounded, to, go put your feet in the dirt for a minute and feel, the earth underneath your feet. And, for me, if I'm going through a stressful situation, I love to put my feet in the grass, barefoot, and just breathe for a minute. And, I don't know how to explain it. It just, that's technically grounding, and it helps bring you back to reality a bit. So maybe that's advice, just saying. And resilient, stay as strong as evergreen trees. Again, with the trees. So you are resilient. Look at you. You're a gazelle right now. That's where you're going. That's where you're headed. You have all of these strong animals in your spread here. And for whatever reason, I'm looking at this card and all I'm seeing is loyalty. You're very loyal, and you're staying loyal to this person or this job, this situation. You want to stay loyal, but at the same time, you're seeing everybody else with benefits out of it, and you're not receiving any of it. Like, it's just, you're getting really upset about it. You're not happy. So with this gazelle, change it up a bit. Be persistent, be determined, but remember compassion, remember forgiveness, and put yourself first. So hopefully this makes sense to you. I'm seeing a lot of different ways this could be interpreted for each one of you. Let me know if this made sense down in the comments. Let me know what group you chose. I'd love to know. And yeah, I'm really excited for you because this is a very positive card for me to see at the end for the advice here. Get back up on the horse. You've worked hard. All right. You are worthy of protection. So yeah, this is amazing. Let me know what you think down in the comment section if this resonated with you. And, if you haven't yet subscribed or hit that notification bell, go ahead and do so. I've got a lot coming. It's taking me a minute to get through everything, but I've got a lot coming and I'd love to have you here. And that way you'll never miss a video upload from me. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped and you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s. Those of you who chose the rhodochrosite, remember your worth. All right. Okay, so we're going to first start off with your animal tarot from Doreen Virtue and Rodele Valentine. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. I never know if I'm pronouncing things right. Okay, so your first card is going to be the card of your most recent past, things about you, and then your second card is going to be about what's going on currently. So let's see what's going on in your most recent past. And we have 6 of Winter. Rescue cat, so cute. So the challenging times are coming to an end and you can now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace happier times ahead. So a rescue cat, you can see his little cage and he's going away from the cage. So the times of challenges or, things that weren't so happy, things that made you feel trapped, you're now moving away from. You're in that situation where you're leaving that behind. You are now going to happier, calmer waters. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you have just started this transition into healing and into happier times. I feel like for a lot of you, this is very, very recent. Like it could have even been like last month recent, last week, yesterday recent. A lot of you guys are realizing that this situation wasn't good for you or this person wasn't good for you. And now we're moving forward and we are healing. We are going to things that make us happy. A lot of this is healing. So whether it be emotional or, you're coming out from a stressful situation and now you can actually let your heart rate go down a little bit. So we're going to see what currently is going on, where you're at. Okay, super, super cute. Here's Lassie. So this is the world. It says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges, incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. So this is the last card in the major arcana. So what that means is you went through all of the lessons. So you went through, all of life's lessons and you came out on top and successfully accomplished all of them. So, you've resisted temptation and you went through, a challenging life event and now you're on to healing and, you've made it, you're on top. So what this tells me is that you have accomplished something. So you are now kind of in the realm of, okay, now do I take this road or do I take this road? You're kind of in a fork in the road situation where you did what you set out to do. And whether this is like you're now in a place where you're healing or whether you're feeling good, but now it's like, okay, where do I go from here? Or you are, happy as a clam where you're at and things are good and you're going to stay here. So with the world too, I also see a lot of you guys graduated, whether it be from high school or college, or you got your master's or your PhD, because I know a lot of you out there are super smart. So this could be that you're moving on and you're trying to go to that road of, okay, do I take this job, this career path, or do I continue learning and go through all of those challenges again and lessons, or do I go and take this career path? So you're kind of in the fork in the road, I like to say, situation. But regardless of all of that, you have achievements underneath your belt. You've got degrees, or you've got promotions underneath your belt. You've worked extremely hard. You got where you needed to go because you were put through those lessons and you made it through. So again, healing is a huge part of this as well. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are finally in a really, really good place. Okay, it's a very successful, very happy, very awesome place. This could also be too that you guys are going to be traveling. You're currently figuring out travel plans, which, you know, if you're watching this when I filmed it, you're traveling within the United States if you're from the United States, because we're not currently going out of the country right now due to life events. But since this is timeless, you could be figuring out travel plans. So let's go ahead and see what advice your spirit animal is giving you right now. King of Wands. So inspiring, dramatic, ambitious, wise. So this is the Katanga lion. I hope I said that right. Now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Oh, okay. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful so long as you stay focused upon the big picture. So this is the King of Wands. He is a natural born leader. We are not going to talk about gender. So regardless of what you identify with gender wise, you are asking, or they are asking you to step up. They're asking you to finally fulfill your role as leader, whether that is leader in your household or leader in your career path. You are someone who is born for this leadership role. You have gone through everything that you needed to go through here in order to be the best possible, confident, and inspiring leader that you can be. So it's like you kind of have to go through certain situations in order to be relatable to certain people or to people that you are leading. So I feel like that is what the advice is. Like, you went through all of this, you can step up and be a leader. Whether it's a leader in your job, in your community, whatever this means to you, you know exactly what this is. So if you are, you know, being a teacher, or if you got your teaching degree or license, I don't know what degree, it's a degree, right? So teacher is a leader. You are in charge of leading your students into knowledge. So that could be it. You are inspiring. I feel like you are somebody that went through hell and back. And because of that, you are inspiring. You are ambitious. You have the intelligence and the know-how because you went through all of the crap, all of the crud. You went through all of it, and now you can lead because you have that experience behind you. So again, this could be hitting different for each and every one of you, but the advice is still the same. Step into your role. Step into the spotlight. It's okay to be a leader. You are going to be a great one because you have gone through everything that you needed to go through. Again, this says inspiring. You are inspiring because you've made it through all of these obstacles. You know, I look and I see all of this as like one of those big, do you remember like Wipeout, that show Wipeout? I know some of you do. Those obstacle courses, right? That, you know, you get one footing wrong, you get off the whole obstacle course and land in the water. So you made it through all of that. Like you were spry enough and you were intelligent enough to worm your way through, and you got through successfully. So you went through the muck and the mud, and now you are inspiring. You're wise because of it, and now you need to step up into that role. So whether this is a career role of a promotion, a teaching role, leader in your community, leader in your household. So whatever this means to you, the advice here is to step into it. Be confident. The king of the lion They are super confident. They know exactly what they want. They, again, Lion King, they rule the plains, or I can speak. So, but they do so with that grace and, with that flair, the dramatic flair. And I think that's where you are going to be successful in a leadership role. So let's go a little bit deeper. Okay. Oh, you guys got 3 of these cards. So we have Orca Whale, Adventure. Ooh, okay. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Okay. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. Okay. You are more powerful than you know. Okay. Don't need to explain that. That's exactly what we were just talking about. All right. Then we have Raccoon, Inventor. Okay. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Okay, again, don't really need to explain that. And then we have Wolf, Pathfinder. Okay. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. I mean, I love when synchronicity happens. I really do. Okay, so let's look at your other spirit guide cards here. We have Dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, so I feel like this was going along with all of this. So your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So maybe you guys were putting your faith into too many people. Maybe you guys were doing too much, and that's why you decided to, I'm going to go over here and do exactly what I need to do to, get where I need to go. So I feel like that's exactly what this card was talking about. Doing for you and maybe just having one direction. Okay. Then we have Kiwi. Oh, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay, so that's some advice there. So maybe taking walks will help kind of clear the cobwebs a bit, kind of get you thinking into that thinking mode, get you some more ideas, a direction. I know when I do, when I walk the dogs, it's very calming, and you start getting into that mode of, okay, now things are starting to become clear. Things are starting to make sense. Things start coming to you because it's like, okay, the body is moving, the mind is thinking, and you're allowing that time of just quiet, and, everything starts coming together. So walking meditation is great. Allow your mind to kind of roam, and then, you'll be having all of these amazing thoughts and ideas. And when you don't allow all of the noise in, the radio, does anybody listen to the radio anymore? Music, the craziness of your everyday, TV, YouTube, whatever, streaming services, all of that. If you just allow yourself to go out, walk in nature, breathe the fresh air, and just have that quiet, you'd be amazed at how much more calm and how much everything starts making sense. Start doing that a little bit every day. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, we have Ladybug. This is the time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all of the good things in your life. Okay, so again, you've worked extremely hard. You are coming away from experiences and situations that didn't serve your best interest, and you are now being asked to receive the best and the abundance that's coming to you. And a lot of this is stepping into your new role. So if some of you are a little hesitant or don't know if you can do it, this is all the backing to tell you that you can, that this was, this is where you're supposed to be. This is where you're going. This is what you're doing. This is where you worked hard to go. So it's okay to be timid and a little bit nervous, but you were made for this role. Okay. So then we have, okay, and it's upside down. So we got to read it upside down. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. All right. So let's go ahead and read Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. Okay. Have you been relentless in your efforts to revive something that has passed its prime and needs to die away? A situation, a relationship, a belief, or a habit that served you once but no longer fills you with vitality? Perhaps you automatically expect to see the world through a specific lens based on the familiar. Groundhog Spirit has appeared to let you know it's time to accept that the past is the past. So allow yourself to feel the loss and grieve it if you need to. Any sadness will not last forever or overwhelm you. Knowing Spirit is with you and wants you to experience joy and excitement again will help you through this transition from the old to the new. Keep your eyes open, for winter always gives way to spring, and endings always give birth to beginnings. Endings, you're now beginning again. For now, let yourself feel your emotions, releasing them to make way for the joy that awaits you. Spring and new growth are on their way, for that is Spirit's promise to you. All right, perfect. Okay, then we got some feather message. Oh, we got one feather message, and it's turkey. Honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. Okay, so I'm going to read turkey real fast. Turkey, 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 turkey. All right, here we go. The turkey struts in to remind you to acknowledge your bounty and share it with others. The way forward is to use the power of gratitude, sharing and service to expand and raise your vibration. This messenger represents the bountiful cycles of Mother Earth. Have you forgotten just how blessed you are? See all that you possess, whether it's material plenitude or abundance on other levels, and make a commitment to share this wealth. You might do this through volunteering, donating, recycling, or actively creating something to benefit others. You will find that you will grow richer in all ways through this process. Okay, so again, this is, another stepping up and lead moment, right? So you can be a leader of your community by giving back. You can be a leader of your community by being a teacher and teaching others, whether it is a specific teaching job or you're teaching others, like sometimes I do on my channel, or, I'm just spitballing here, teaching in your job, like if you're being a trainer, that sort of teaching as well. So, keep that in mind. Wherever this is leading you to is going to allow you to give back as well. Giving back in knowledge is also sharing abundance because you're giving the gift of knowledge. Okay, hopefully that made sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. Woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. And then we have cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. So again, I'm thinking of some sage for you guys, just to kind of get rid of any past ick or any, just needing to feel cleansed. That's a great way with some sage or with some incense. Taking a bath sometimes is really great. I've said it in other videos, cleansing yourself from negativity by taking a shower and just imagining all the negative things just going down the drain, washing off of you and going down the drain. It helps. It helps with anxiety too. And then we have hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. All right. So the big message here is step into your role because it's only going to provide you with abundance. You have made it through so much and it's all been successful to get you to this point. You have the ability to give back with your knowledge and your leadership. So if you are having second thoughts, or if you are feeling nervous, or if you are feeling like maybe I'm not supposed to do this, maybe this is too much, you have everything in the power to do what you need to do because you've experienced it all. You went through it all to be where you're at now. So you will be receiving abundance. You will be able to also give abundance back, whether it's just knowledge or time, whatever it may be. You are now moving on from stress and craziness and negativity, and you're moving toward a bright and inspiring future. So I'm excited for you guys. Let me know if this made sense. And honestly, look at this. Remember your worth. I feel like you need to remember that sometimes. Like, you are worth all of this. Like, you are worthy. So let me know if this made sense down in the comment section below with what group you chose. I'd be interested to know. If you have not yet subscribed or hit that notification bell, go ahead and do so. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. I've got a lot coming, trying to get through it all. But I've got a lot coming, and I'm super excited to share with you all. And also, thank you so much again for watching. I do enjoy all of your guys' comments. I love them all. So let me know if this resonated with you down in the comment section below. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. So my group number 3s, those of you who chose the pyrite, let the money flow in. All right, let's see what messages your animal spirits have for you, animal spirit guides. So we're going to take a look at your Doreen, Virtue, and Radelaide Valentine Animal Tarot. The first card that we're going to take a look at is your most recent past, what's going on with you. And we have the 7 of Cups. So cute. Oh, Maine Coon kitten. I just want to squeeze them. All right, it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. All right, so the most recent past, what's going on with you is like you got too many things in front of you that it's hard to make a decision. Too many cups with different ideas, different things, different situations in front of you, and you're overwhelmed and you can't make a decision. This could be you also having, your head up in the clouds and daydreaming too much that you can't focus, right? Or there's too many decisions around you that you can't focus on one thing. So this is definitely a need for you guys to focus, like focus on one thing. Choose, make a decision, right? So maybe you've had a hard time making decisions in the past. Maybe you're scared to make a decision, but procrastinating is a huge word here, because when you procrastinate, you're not focusing on the thing that you should be focusing on, right? You're putting it off. So I feel like, again, since that word is just coming out of the card to me, you've been in the most recent past and maybe consistently, that's the word I want to use, consistently a procrastinator. Like maybe you're too afraid to make a decision, so you procrastinate, and then it's too late, and then you just randomly pick something, right? Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper and see currently what's going on with you. And we have, we've got release, or what is considered death. Don't be alarmed. Look, it's a pretty peacock. All right, it's time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. So the death card talks about transitions and transforming and being, when one door closes, another one opens. Death, it's not a literal card, right? Especially in this, it's not a literal card. So what you're doing right now is you're currently in the position of transitioning into a new direction in life. So you are leaving the past behind and we're moving on to something new. We're, transforming into something new. Our lives are headed in a new direction. And I think maybe right now, since you're going through this, you're finally focusing on what you need to focus on in order to get where you need to go. Like, you know how when you were in school and you would procrastinate and put off something, and, it was a project that you weren't invested in. So like you didn't really care enough to like really put in the effort and you didn't care. Now you see that you need to put in that effort because this is something that you're invested in now. This is something you're interested in. This is something that you feel like you are meant to do, or a place where you were meant to go. This is a new you. You are now invested. Like, you can now make the decisions because you are making that, or you are understanding that this is for the betterment, the benefit. Oh my gosh. Wow. Tongue-tied today. This is for the benefit of your future. You know, this, you realize that now you need to leave all of the past BS behind and move on to a new direction that will make you happy. So you're currently in this situation of transformation. You're currently in this situation of releasing the past and letting go. You are wanting a new and happier future, and that's fantastic. I'm so excited. I love, like, there's not a lot of people that love the death card like I love the death card. Like, I feel like this is such a beautiful, beautiful card to get because, you know, we're shedding the old ways of thinking, the old ways of doing, the things that didn't benefit us. We're shedding it, we're releasing it. And we're going on to this beautiful new beginning that, you know, we're transforming into this beautiful butterfly now. And we're going and just living life the best way possible, right? We're getting into this new beginning. And so now let's go ahead and see what the advice is from your animal spirit guides. And we have 8 of Cups. Aha. Oh, okay. So kangaroo, first of all, adorable, but scary at the same time because, you know, they're crazy strong. Side note, if you didn't know. Okay, so you feel that there's more to life than what you're living. So it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. Super awesome. Okay, so I'm excited. Okay, which is interesting. You have 7 of Cups and then 8 of Cups. So they come one right after the other in the order of the minor arcana that this is. So, and then in between, you have this release. So yeah, you are really releasing what doesn't serve you. You are really letting go of, okay, this wasn't good for me. These people weren't good for me. This career wasn't good for me. Whatever this case may hit for you, you are releasing all of that, okay? You are now moving on to the things that are better for you. You are moving on to the best possible situation for yourself. So moving away and to, okay? It can be both because you really are releasing the past and you're moving on to a bigger and better and beautiful future for yourself. Fantastic. So yeah, with this 7 of Cups, this could be a lot for you guys. The lack of focus is huge for me right now. So you guys were going through something that was creating that procrastinating feel, that lack of focus. Maybe it was trying to figure out what career path you wanted. All right. I know a lot of us, especially when we're just graduating high school, or we're trying to go to college or go to vocational school or figure out where we want to go, what we want to do. It's just so intimidating, and there's just so much that you don't really have a focus. And so you take all of the general ed classes, right? Because you're like, maybe something will pop out at me. That's what I'm getting from the 7 of Cups here. It's hard to make a decision, right? So maybe you were just overwhelmed and you had that lack of focus. And now finally you're releasing all of that. You've made your decision and you're moving on to something that benefits you in the best way possible. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper here. This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. We've got love with deer here. So cute. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So again, this is definitely vibing off of this right here. Be gentle with yourself right now. You might be having a harder time releasing than you thought you would. So be gentle. You're going to be able to heal from all of this, whatever you're letting go of. Just be able to acknowledge your self-worth, okay? Because sometimes it's hard to transition and transform into something new or to something new. And sometimes, you know, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves in that time, and just know that your self-worth is, you know, you got to acknowledge that you are worthy of moving toward what is going to benefit you. Okay. So that's a huge, huge message for you right there. Acknowledge your self-worth. You are worthy of being in a situation in your life where you are having all of the benefits and all of the love. Okay. You are worthy to be happy. And your last one here is squirrel. Always prepared. Excuse me. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. There you go. Distractions. Make a plan for the future and life will always give you all you need. So I think too, that's a huge, huge piece of advice. Right now, where you're moving on and you're transitioning, write out a plan. Make a plan for yourself, whether it's being a list or, writing out a full-blown, business plan. Whatever the case may be, however you like to plan, make a plan. Okay, I'm going to have this goal. I'm going to go down the list. Okay, I want by this time next year or in 2 months, I want to be accomplished in this. Because this lack of focus will only get you so far. This being distracted will only get you so far. You need to really plan out and get a detailed blueprint for yourself. However that looks to you, it's going to benefit you so much. I know for me, if I don't have like a planner or if I don't have a list, I'm all over the place. Like I don't remember, what I need to remember. And so having a plan or a blueprint, however it looks to you, is going to benefit you so much. Don't get distracted. Don't let yourself get distracted by this beautiful shiny thing over here if it's not going to help you move on to what you need to move on over here. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so then we've got these cards here. We've got Condor. You're too enmeshed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decision or taking action. Okay, again, take a step back. What is going to benefit you to the direction that you're moving on to? Again, this shiny thing over here may be beautiful and exciting, but is that going to fall back into your bad patterns and bad habits if you're not going to go to this direction? Take a step back and look at what is going to benefit you for your highest good. Then we have Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Yes, it is. It's a very good time for you to go on an adventure. This is going to take you to where you need to go. You are being transformed. You're going and transitioning into this beautiful new environment for yourself. I'm going to just say that. Okay, and we have, 2 animal spirit, or spirit animal oracles. Okay, butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. That was upside down, so we'll read that. And then we have eagle spirit, spirit has your back. Yes, spirit does. Okay, so we're going to read this because this is a message for you for sure. And again, this is a general reading, so do take what resonates with you. Transformation is beautiful, which, hello. And I was just I said something about being a beautiful butterfly. I know I did, right? Okay. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem to be right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons, as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice right now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss, or you can surrender to its grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course, moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning into the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that let go and trust that it is there for you. It's beautiful. Change is hard. Change is always going to be hard, whether or not you admit it or not. Change is always difficult. Change is always hard. We don't like leaving what is comfortable and familiar and going into the unknown. That's why a lot of people have issues with death. That's why a lot of people have issues with the dark, because it is unknown. We fear the unknown. So change is unknown. We don't know what's going to happen if we, make this huge life decision. But again, like she said, change is the only constant. Everything is evolving. Everything is changing. There's always going to be something in your day-to-day that changes. Wow, this came up out of nowhere. So, when you're, on your own commute to work, you're on your own commute, you leave at the same time every day. Sometimes there's a traffic incident and that's change. So it changes your time to get to your, where you need to go, right? Everything changes. Change is the only constant. So right now things are changing for you and you're changing for the better, but it's hard because you're leaving the unfamiliar. But the advice here and through all of this is that you are moving on to bigger and better things. You're leaving the past behind and you're going on this brand new, exciting adventure to what's going to benefit your greater good. You're leaving the past behind. And the advice is to stay the path, to leave what is no longer good for you and go toward what is only going to benefit you and be the best thing for you. Okay, I'll read you Spirit's Got Your Back because I feel like that's important too. Even though it is very straightforward, I'm going to read the message. It says, think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if it means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. There you go. All right. Exciting. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. Then we have some divine feathers. We have crane. A lot of birds in this one for you guys. There's a lot of bird imagery. Okay. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Okay. So while this seems like it's a relationship, this could be a business partnership, kind of like the Two of Cups. So let's just read real fast what the message is. All right, crane. Crane sounds the call to empowering your relationships. The time is coming for forming a new partnership that will be supportive and long-lasting. This union may be something you have been seeking, or it may take you by surprise. Crane urges you to pay attention to those stepping forward into your life at this time. Be sure to use your emotional intelligence to see where you stand and what you're attracting. Is it for your highest good? If it is, take the leap of faith and go for it. You are in the right place to create a union that is perfect for you now. Again. So this could be hitting different for each and every one of you. You could be leaving, bad habits from bad relationships and moving on and now being able to have a fantastic partnership and fantastic relationship. Or you may be in the situation where you're able to allow the good people to come into your life, the good influences, right? Being friends or being having friends and family that are only the good influences on you to help you through, right? Okay, hopefully that makes sense because it's making sense in my head. And then we have flicker. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Again, change. So let's see real fast, and then, we'll go on for the last little cards here. The divine flicker is the master drummer bringing awareness to what now is growing, moving, and beating a new path in your life. This will be presented as a fluid and adaptable shift. Now is the time to examine your past patterns and experiences during these shifts. Do you resist following the natural rhythms of change? Self-limits are generally our most formidable hurdles. Use the great gifts of Flickr to help you through any resistance. Trust that change is a sign of a positive movement forward. Boom. Done. This is amazing. I love synchronicities. Then we have surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. So there may be some surprises coming your way with this change, this new direction. Transform. Okay. Love it. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. And we have renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. And last we have path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you might find, or what you find might surprise you. I can't. Okay. Well, this pretty much summed everything up here. So your message for you is move on to what is your highest good. You're transforming right now into a new phase in your life, and it's only going to be for your highest good and your most beneficial. Change is going to be hard, but know that Spirit has your back. This is the time to do so, you know. Take a step back before you make any crazy decisions, because you need to see what the benefit is before you give a confirmation of yes or no, right? Remember your self-worth through this change. It's going to be kind of hard to, you know, go through any kind of change, but it's for your greater good. You're leaving what no longer serves your highest good. And I keep saying that, but it's true. I am so excited. So let me know if this made sense for you guys down in the comment section below with what group you chose, if it resonated. I'm excited for you all. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button or that notification button, go ahead and do so, because that way you'll never miss a video upload from me. I've got a lot more coming. I'm trying to get through everything because I still have a day job. But I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of things coming, and so I want you guys here. So that way you'll never miss an upload from me. And then, you know, thank you so much. I enjoy hearing your comments. I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. So I love that you guys watch and come back. And so it's exciting. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And again, thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.